Welcome back to another video. So we do know that Sackboy A Big Adventure is coming out November the 12th. However, there are a few things I want to talk about. I want to talk about, will this game sell well? Will it get a lot of copies sold, and will it ultimately lead to more sequels? Now, if it does sell well, we will most likely get more Sackboy games, or LittleBigPlanet games. That's a good thing. If it doesn't sell well, we might still get another game. Probably not. It looks like Sony is putting everything in this one game, so it probably will be very good. Now, I don't think it's a bad game. It's at least average. It definitely isn't a bad game based on what we've seen. But I want to go for a few things what I think is personally going to sell well. So first off, we have the community. The LittleBigPlanet's community is quite big. It's quite a few million people love this game, and they're going to be buying it. The pre-orders selling out again and again and again. So clearly already a few million people are going to buy this game at launch. I pre-ordered it. Mine's coming really late for some reason, so I expect the walkthrough to be delayed for a little while, but it will eventually start. And I think that because it's a strong fan base, but a lot of those people, because of reasons I explained in my last video on why people hate this game, aren't going to get it. But most people from the LP community are going to get it. They're going to buy this game purely because it has Sackboy as the name of the game and on the cover. So we already have quite a few million people who are going to get this game. Even people that were out of the loop, like my cousin who's played it too, he might go to JB Hi-Fi, see it, and be like, oh, I remember I have a lot of fun memories of playing it too. I'm going to check this game out. And a lot of people are going to buy it because it's a Sackboy game, because it looks like a spin-off. Number 2 is on PS4 as well as PS5. Only 2 games are available on PS4 and PS5. Spider-Man Miles Morales and Sackboy Big Adventure. Why I think they did this is because they know that if they only have it on PS5, it has to compete against Ratchet & Clank, Destruction All-Stars, God of War, the new Batman game coming out at some point. It has way too much competition. Having this game on PS4 as well makes it ideal, because most people, there are millions of people who can't get a PS5 at launch. They're either sold out, or they simply just don't have the money for them. Like, I don't have the money for a PS5, and they're also on pre-orders. So we're going to be staying on PS4 for at least until Christmas. Maybe they'll have a few sales on, maybe 10% off the PS5 or whatever. I recommend waiting until Christmas to get a PS5, but that's my opinion. A lot of people are not going to be able to get PS5. They're stuck on PS4. So for those people, they want to experience PS5 as possible. Knowing that there are only 2 games from PS5 onto PS4, that makes Sackboy the ideal game to buy. It opens up the market. Instead of maybe 10 million people from PS5 that are going to have a PS5 be able to buy this game, we have the 100 million people that bought the PS4 originally, or the 116 million, whatever it is now. So you obviously have a much wider audience if it keeps it on PS4 as well. Sure, a few graphical disadvantages, maybe less frame rate, but the game will probably still be able to operate at 60 FPS. The PS4 was very capable of that, and the graphics will still look very, very good. They look really good. This game is looking better than that. It's probably going to push the PS4, or my PS4 Slim, to its absolute limit when it comes to graphical visuals. But I do believe that having it on PS4 leads to having way more people get to buy this game, therefore more sales. This also leads to the price being decreased. Now, every PS5 game is $70 US. They used to be 60. Now, for me, they were like 79 Australian dollars. They probably ended up like 95 Australian dollars. And that's a lot of money for one game. That's a ton of money. Sackboy is staying at 60 US. It's the only game to be sold for less. I think Sony did this because people that buy a PS5, they're budget buyers, and want to buy their first game, are like, okay, what's the cheapest I can get? People are going to see this game is cheaper, see it's a little bit fun, quirky game, and be like, okay, I might as well pick this up because I can afford it. And because it's cheaper, a lot of people are going to be persuaded into buying it. Even if they have no clue what it is, they're going to see this game, think, oh, this is a bit of fun, 3D platformers, I like Ratchet & Clank like this, and they are going to pick this game up as soon as they find it. I think that this is a really smart move. Having it being $60 US instead of $70 US is a very smart move for Sony to make. It is a really smart move for them to make. It's going to lead to more sales because it's just cheaper. People want to get the cheaper game. If you're on PS4 still, I think it'll be the same amount of money as most PS4 games are when they first come out, but that doesn't affect them. Number 2, the next reason is the hype. So they've They've tried to hype this game up for the hardcore fans as much as possible. So, we have the original trailer come out with a PS5 event, but then there was another PS5 event with all the different games in it. It has a Spider-Man, Miles Morales gameplay trailer, but Sackboy wasn't included. That trailer came out a week after on the PlayStation YouTube channel. A week after that, we got a story mode trailer. Week after that, we got a bit of a small, like a 2 minutes of gameplay from the PS5 UI event. Now, this is a really smart move in my opinion, because if you put it with all the rest of the games, it's going to get overshadowed a lot. They're trying to market it as its own thing, a bit of a separate thing from PS5, and that's a really smart move. It builds up the hype. More and more info we get, the more excited people become, the more videos made on it, ultimately, the more it gets around. Even if the trailer gets 2 million views, other people are going to upload it, and those are going to get millions of views themselves, and a lot more people are going to be able to see this game if they keep on releasing new information. Now, the UI event for PS5 was really smart to advertise it in the UI event. The reason I say this is because everyone that's getting a PS5 is going to go to that event. They're going to see Sackboy Big Adventure before Destruction all starts at the end of the video, and they're going to be like, okay, this looks like a really cool game for PS5. They actually are fully showing off the PS5's UI with Sackboy A Big Adventure, making it ideal for those people to then buy this game. It's a really smart marketing move to have it in those kind of events instead of mixed in with all the other games. And in my opinion, I think it's a really smart idea. So those are a few reasons why I think Sackboy Big Adventure will sell a decent to a very large amount of copies. Obviously, if it gets critically acclaimed, people like it, it will sell more and more copies. But we don't know yet. We obviously can't estimate how many copies it's going to sell. I'm estimating maybe 50 million. I don't know. I think because the Plan 2 sold 17 million. I don't know how much it's going to sell. I reckon over 50 million. Obviously, that'll take years to get to, at least, because it's all going to take a lot of time to get to that many sales. But, I think this game is going to do really well. I hope you enjoyed the video, by the way. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We're really close to 75 or 80 subscribers by the end of the month. Can we do it? We're doing really well so far. A sub a day. Can we hit 80 subs at the end of the month? I know we can. So yeah. I do want to start uploading more content. And I hope you like the little trailer gameplay at the top of the screen. But yeah, see you guys later. Bye-bye. Yeah.
None are as rare or wonderific as Sacklings.
Sackboy, we're the best.
The rarest of them all, the bravest, the boldest, is the one they call
Sackboy.
Sackboy.
So cute. Sackboy.
I said the brave, bold, heroic.
Brave,
Sackboy.
bold, and heroic. Sackboy.
Ah, that's more like it.
Yeah, he's so cool. I love him. Dun, dun. Then tonight.
Yes, this valiant warrior will face many dangers.
Yeah, he will.
Jungles await him.
He can do it though, can he?
Oceans full of the kind of nasty stuff you find in oceans.
Oh, that's not good.
Snowy mountains that are very chilly indeed, and yes, even the terrificating void.
This looks so cool.